right, it is a March 2nd, 11:30. I'm in there making picanha right now. My sleep's been really off. I haven't been able to fall asleep until 1 a.m., even though I put myself in bed around 10. And if I do, I wake up a million times. Last night, I woke up a million times to pee. So I didn't wake up the last 2 days until 9 a.m. Then I laid in bed for an hour watching some TikToks because I didn't want to get out of bed. I had no desire to get out of bed and make coffee or do anything. I was just beat. Every day, I've had like 1 day off in the last couple of months of not having to go anywhere or do anything, and I'm just exhausted. And yesterday, I was in pain, and probably why I couldn't sleep is we did chest, and you use a lot of your shoulder muscles and stuff, so we did chest and shoulders, and right here, cramped so many times. You could see the muscle doing this, and I was almost crying and screaming. Like, it was very painful, insanely painful. It's one reason I did not record, because I couldn't figure out how to hold the camera up. I was in so much pain. Right now it is burning a little. And I did lightweight, y'all, like 15 pounds, because this is as light as it can get there. But I'm dying. I'm dying. So today at 5 o'clock, we're leaving here to pick up my daughter's friend, and then they're going to mini golf and the arcade, and then of course off to get them dinner somewhere, which will probably just be a McDonald's drive-thru, because with prices everywhere, and I'm not eating, a sit-down restaurant is just out of the question, and they really only ever agree on McDonald's. He hates Wendy's, she's allergic to Burger King, so if you're allergic to nuts, especially peanuts, they have warnings not to eat at Burger King. It's all over their building. So yeah, that's my day. I'll probably film that. I'll film my food. But that's probably what it's going to be in this video. Just our outing and then what I've eaten today. Right after this clip, you'll see what I ate yesterday. Nothing different, y'all. I basically ate the same thing. But now that I'm adding in bacon, sometimes you might see bacon. That might be my last meal of the day today. Because I need to eat everything I'm going to eat before we leave. Because we're going to be home super late. Like 9 o'clock or later. So I want to make sure I've already eaten and everything. Because I want to be exhausted by the time we get home. So I am drinking my first coffee of the day because I was so tired that I didn't want to get out of bed and make it. So that's what I got going on in this cup right now. I am happy to say that Keto Chow is keeping their strawberry cream and vanilla cream, and they will be in big bags, so I don't have to rush out and make a decision to buy more or not, because they're going to be there. They're going to be there, which I'm excited about. Now, the malt. The malt is the one you need to bring in the big bags, because it's my favorite thing in the world. My mother fell in love with it, and she only likes the mocha, really. The rest are okay, but the mocha is her favorite. But she fell completely in love with the malt as well, and I think my daughter would love it. But I don't want to have her try something, and if they never bring it back or it takes a long time, because consistency with her is key. When she likes something, she wants it every single day, and then if she goes a long time without it, she doesn't like it anymore. So I'm waiting to see what happens with that. And adding, like, if you didn't see how I used the Keto Chow malt, I just added 1 container of Fairlife, chocolate Fairlife, protein drink with, I think 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. And then I blended it with ice. I think my ice took about 2 or 3 cups of ice, and it made like a yummy frosty. Everyone's refrigerator makes different kind of ice. That's why I was never able to make the blender ice cream like Wendy did. It was always liquid. And now that they've gotten a new refrigerator, and she says now it doesn't work right, like it doesn't make the same texture, like it's more liquid, I completely get it now, because the ice is too soft. They're chewable ice. So it's not the hard ice that can break your teeth. It's chewable ice, which means it melts during the blending process very fast. But anyways, I'm going to shut up, go flip my food, because I am starving, y'all. It is 11:30, and I was hungry at 10:30, but I was editing videos because with the power outage the other night, I didn't get that video done. So I had to finish that, and it's uploading right now so that y'all would have been able to see it. You probably saw it on the 2nd. So, and then hopefully I will make enough video for you to see this on the 3rd. My knock on wood that my internet's behaving enough to get these videos up. Alright, I didn't get hungry until 11:30, and that's what time it is now. So I'm having some picanha, 8.5 ounces, plus my first coffee of the day. Alright, so I did not eat all my picanha earlier. I was shy, like 2+ ounces. I can't seem to eat more than 6.5 ounces at a time. And I think that's what this is basically. I'm not sure about all the fat yet, but I'm hungry. It is 4:15. Worked out at the gym lifting weights, no treadmills or anything like that. And very, very sore. And y'all, I can't believe how hungry I got after working out. Like, I did not like that. Alright, it is 2 o'clock. I have 12 slices of my low sodium bacon. The reason I do low sodium is because it's less processed and I have less issues with it. I have some picanha cooking as well because we will be out until after 9, so I want to get the rest of my fats, proteins, and calories in for the day before we leave. How does people lift weights and go to a full-time job the next day or lift babies all day? Yes, I have nerve damage in my back, which has caused different pieces of my face to go numb today because I irritated it. I was diagnosed with that in 2020. And it does make pieces of my face go numb with it, including my ear. It's all connected, I was told. It's like a ligament nerve thing. I don't know. It was a specialist who told me. And yes, I have severe fibromyalgia. But y'all, I don't know if I'm going to be able to play mini golf today. They might have to play without me. I am dying. How do y'all get past this? Like, yeah, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, I had slowly worked my way up to doing any kind of weights. I don't remember it hurting this bad when I was lifting weights back then. Maybe it's my age. I don't know. But it's super, super painful, and I keep getting horrible muscle cramps. And it just sucks so bad. Alright, this is to address all the stupid vegans and vegetarian, and I say stupid because you're coming to my page acting a fool, saying unintelligent statements, no science to back it up, saying I would have never been fat if I had done a vegan diet. Bullshit. The biggest I ever was, 434, I was doing a plant-based diet. 100%. Low calories. Not only did I gain 50 pounds during that period and become the biggest I ever was, I was so sick that I couldn't get out of bed. I was covered in rashes. My face was bleeding all the time. My face was completely peeling off. Had the worst dandruff of my life. I was so friggin' sick because I was poisoning myself. Yes, I said it. I was poisoning myself because I have always, since I was a little girl, been 90% allergic to all vegetables and fruits out there. And fish. There's only 2 fish I can eat. And I can't eat a lot of it. And so, I was literally poisoning myself. And yes, guess what? Iceberg lettuce has some of the highest histamines there is. And people are saying red meat has a lot of histamines. No, it does not. Not if you get it fresh. I am getting it. Literally, it has been alive within that week that I'm eating it. That is how fresh. It is not aged. It is not ground. And when they cut it, they vacuum seal it for me. Only if they are cutting it that day and I'm standing there, is it not vacuum sealed. The rest are vacuum sealed and I come home and slice it up when I'm ready to eat it myself. So, I know what I'm doing. And to come on someone's page, who looks probably a billion times younger than you, by the way, because you ain't got a picture, none of y'all do, is ridiculous. Like, I went on this hormone lady's page, and I was just being nice because she was listing how if you're in menopause, you cannot do a low carb diet, you'll mess up your hormones, blah, blah, blah. And I said very politely, that's not true. That's not true. I have watched so many women, including myself, heal our hormones by doing a low carb, keto, or carnivore. I had to go stricter because of histamine issues. Carnivore diets. All right. And these women jump down my throat and it's like, you don't understand. When you're older, you will understand about menopause. You're just a 20-year-old girl who don't know what she's talking about. First of all, I said thank you. Thank you for thinking I'm in my 20s, some thought 30s. I was ecstatic because I was actually older than those women because I'm about to be 46 in like, what, 8 days? No, 9 days? I'll be 46. But when I was eating those plants, even without sugar during those periods, I look like an old lady. I did. Sugar and plants age me. Taking them away, I swear, I look younger. And yes, I look a mess today. I am blotchy. I have been, the house is like in the 70s. I've been out walking. I've been out doing a bunch of stuff. So I look like crap right now. I haven't even put myself together for the day other than mascara. But y'all, if a vegan lifestyle works for you and you think you look great and feel great and you're fine, go for it. But don't come to me and say I'm eating unhealthy because your way of eating would literally put me in a grave and make me the fattest person in the world. So, no. And I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Go watch Wendy and Harry on Loving It on Keto, or a billion other ones that's had heart attacks because of vegan, or gained tons of weight, or was extremely unhealthy because they were vegan. So don't come at me with your stupid science. Especially who paid for the research. Y'all give me a break. Yeah, it is a beautiful, full, gorgeous day. But I have not come outside today because of having to take my daughter tonight. So I've missed all of this because I didn't want to hurt myself. I'm in a pain enough. Plus something bit me. I came out just now and something bit me. But I could have done so much yard work, right? I wished I had washed my hair so I could pull it down. But I ran out of time. I got lost in watching videos, learning more about carnivore. Because I know some of y'all have said you have to eat the fat, that's what makes it work. But I've done tons of research, right? I've watched tons of videos, tons of reading books, websites, follow Dr. Chafee and all of them. And you can eat the fat if you want to. And if you don't feel like you need it, you don't need it. I mean, Dr. Chafee doesn't even do friggin' salt at all. So, everyone's different. If I didn't do salt, I would be in the hospital again with a heart problem. My sodium gets too low. It seriously gets low. So, everybody's body's different. And I can tell when I've had too much fat. I just don't feel my best, and I feel swollen, and my face looks more swollen when I've had too much fat. So, I'm just doing me. I'm doing me, and we'll just see how things go, right? I'm just trying to feel good. The weight will start coming off more. I've watched a lot of videos explaining, don't give up. It takes over 90 days to really start getting the scale to move. You have a big whoosh with tons of inflammation and water weight in the beginning, the first month. The next month, you're lucky to lose 6 pounds for most people. But after 90 days, it starts falling off quickly. At least that's what I've seen. From all different ages, all different gender. So that's what we're doing. Now I've lost inches. Don't get me wrong. I've lost some major inches. Right, some serious inches have come off. But yeah, everybody has a different body. Alright, we are home. It is almost 10 o'clock and the night or day did not go as planned. We get to mini golf where it's supposed to be her whole co-op, which is a homeschool thing. No one's there and the place is closed for the day. It's not opening. So then we're like, okay, whatever. We go over to the arcade. tons of kids because his birthday party is very, very loud. And Haley can't take all the commotion and noise. Plus her friend has hearing aids and he can't turn them down low enough to be able to be in there. So then we go to the mall and let them shop around for a while. So I did get my steps in. We then got them Chick-fil-A. They ate in the car. I did a few errands because they wanted to stay in the car and eat. So I was doing some errands real fast, running in the store doing a pickup. Then took them to Barnes & Noble. They hung out there for a while and got Starbucks. Then we came home. But the day was not as planned. But I think she still had fun. Oh no, she seemed happy. She seemed laughful. But you can't ask her that question because then she's upset because she can't tell you if she had fun or not. So we don't ask her. We don't ask her. We just go by if she seems okay. Because she also... my cats. She also crashes and burns when she gets home. She gets a little depressed because it's over. But yeah, so there ain't much video here. I don't even know if there's enough to edit. We will see. We'll see. And yes, I have a black Americano right now because I need something to help me wind down. And yes, if you knew, it helps me wind down. Caffeine does the opposite on me. So, a lot of meds do actually. Some pain meds I'm not allergic to. They're useless. They actually cause me pain. So I have an adverse reaction. They stimulate something in my brain. I forgot what the neurologist said. And it causes me to have an adverse reaction to them. So it is why I just do not, like, there's a lot of stuff I can't have. It's like headache medicine. Some headache medicines actually give me headaches. It's really weird. But it is what it is because I have a crazy body. And caffeine, because I have ADHD, makes me go to sleep. So, got it here so I can go to sleep tonight because I haven't been able to sleep in a long time at the time I want to sleep. So I'm going to go crawl in that bed after I drink this. And hopefully I'll pass out soon. It is 11:30. It is time to eat. I did not measure it and I overcooked it. I forgot I was cooking. So I'm having basically beef jerky. It's technically picanha, but it is so overcooked. I'm having beef jerky. Seriously. Okay, so I was out walking with Dino, but once we left the property, he had to go back because he's not going to be eaten by dogs, he said. Pretty sure these dogs are in cages anyways. But I'm tired of, since he moved here, I'm not allowed to leave the property because he's too worried about dogs. So, I'm going to be walking by myself. Because I'm done with it. I'm done with not being allowed to walk off the property or go traveling or drive somewhere that's 2 hours away because he doesn't like being in a car longer than like 30-40 minutes. So, I guess I'm going to live a life doing things by myself again. Or otherwise, I never get to do anything. Guess someone's building something new here. Yeah, it is so muddy and swampy. I actually got scared for a second. Not like terrified or anything. But there's a lot of pit bulls out here. But thank God they were all on chains because there were tons of them. But I figured they were on chains. Okay, this might have been a mistake. My butt and back of my thighs and calves are cramping. And I still am a mile away from the house. And guess what? It's all uphill in a second. Alright, it is 4:11 and I could not, I don't know if I told you I could not eat breakfast. It was so hard. So hard. The cats couldn't even eat it. It went in the trash. So I'm going to be eating my first meal, which is going to be mainly bacon with a little picanha. I got my second coffee going of the day because we went out for that walk. Well, I went for the walk. He walked in the yard. I have had a bottle of water. So, and then I stayed out this whole entire time, all these hours later, because we went out, I don't know, 12, 11, I don't know what time it was. No, I ate at 11:30, so it was right when I was supposed to be eating, but couldn't eat. So we've been out this whole time doing yard work, moving stuff. He's been helping my dad in them move stuff. So we are exhausted. And I have gotten like 9,000 plus steps in. So I'm starving. It was hard. I made them deli meat, and I noticed when I work outside, and this happened last year, the year before, every summer I fell on the deli meat thing, but don't worry, I did not eat deli meat, but I was craving it really badly. I always crave it during the summertime, maybe because my whole life I've only eaten deli meat, like either plain by itself or in a salad or sub my whole life, right? When I was doing keto, it was plain by itself usually. So that was a little hard, but I made everyone a sandwich, even my daughter 101. They had the olive loaf, which technically was only 20 total carbs because the bread was only 10 carbs a slice. I made Dino one, my dad one, and my daughter. I did taste a Zedia because of me being so, I know I need salt. I put a lot of salt in my coffee just now. I crave Coke Zeros, but I wasn't craving a Coke Zero. I was craving a grape Zedia. I opened it, took a tiny little drink because I take baby drinks. Y'all, I took a second drink, then a third. I was like, here, Dad, here. Tastes amazingly grape, but it tastes amazingly sweet, insanely sweet, like icky sweet, like no, I don't like it. No. How can I not like the sweet taste? I love sweet taste. But after, I think today's like 56 or something, I have to look, of not having sweet, and like at least 50 days ago I stopped sweet and low. I don't like sweet taste. Y'all, I use 1 squirt of Skinny Girl syrup in my coffee, the salted caramel one, and I haven't even been putting that in lately because it's weird. What is wrong with me? Why do I not like the taste of sweets when I've liked it my whole life? Like, that's all I've liked. And now I don't like it. When I mean it, I feel weird. I mean, it's really weird. Alright, my plan was to be done for the night, and then I decided to go out and work on my front porch. I have not finished it since Christmas. It was still a mess. There's still a few things I need to do, but I wanted to make space without making it look completely stupid. I wanted to make space to do my Oculus out there, so I had to clear a big giant area out. I mean, over 10 by 10. To be able to do my Oculus, because I accidentally stepped on Thumper's towel last week when I tried to use it because he decided to be underneath my feet and I didn't know it. So I've been scared to use my Oculus. Actually, it was probably 2 weeks ago. So I made space outside to use it. And I'm not decorating the porch until after pollen season, so it's not pretty or anything, so I'm not going to be showing it. But now I have space to do my Oculus. But y'all, it is like 8:20. I'm exhausted. My ears are bloodshot red. One, I just got out of the shower.